All right, so where would I invest with a budget between 5 to 600,000 in Victoria? There's a couple different marketplaces. Let's run through them. The first one would be in the Frankston area, so Frankston North in particular. Here's an example of one that sold very recently for just under 600,000. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 4-car space home on about 580 square meters. The inside for a property like this is completely rentable in the current state, but it also has ability to add value. Here's your lounge room. Bedrooms, obviously, go in there, rip up the carpet, put in a new carpet. Bathroom's completely original. Again, you could rent it out how it is, but it's got that ability to rip it out, put in a new one to increase equity. Why would I buy in Frankston North? Because over the last 10 years, the marketplace has been growing at just under 11% per annum over the last 10 years, which is really good. Now, the second marketplace I'd be looking at would be Geelong. Now, the goal for Geelong would be to get as close to the main area as possible that your budget allows. So here is an example of one, which is pretty much for the same price as that one at Frankston North. You get a brick and tile property, 646 square meters, 3-bed, 1-bath, 2-car space. As you can see in the photos here, the property is in slightly worse condition to that Frankston North property, but again, you could rent it out how it is, potentially do a repaint, new carpet. Bonus points for granny flat potential. Another one in Bell Park, again, brick and tile property, same block size, 3-bed, 1-bath, single lockup. Now, looking at the inside of this one needs the most amount of work out of the last few that I showed you, but for me, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you've got a budget to do a renovation after purchasing, it's always pretty good because the more depreciated a property is, when you do a renovation, you're just going to uplift that value even more. Now, both of these marketplaces in Geelong that I just spoke about have been growing at about 8.6% per annum over the last 10 years. So slightly less than Frankston North, but still a couple percent more per annum than Australia's average. So both markets are good.